quick. I knew somebody had to tell you it was wrong. I knew it was too quick.
Nope.
Ugh.
Nope. Nope.
All I'm trying to do is live my life.
He just said that we communicate differently, and that we as women use a lot of words, and you as a man and other men use straight to the point words.
Yeah. You ain't got to butter it up for me.
So he's just like, point, 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 point. I want that done.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what she said.
Yeah. That's right. That. What you need. That. All right. That.
Mm-hmm.
What you want. That. Okay. Who else is Sterling like that, or Darian? Is Darius
No,
like that?
he understands me
Who?
when I. He understands me when I talk.
Which one? I named 3.
All of them.
Oh. Oh, nah. I don't operate
But
like
they've
that.
been dealing with me a lot longer than you have.
Oh. Yeah, nah. That's not how I was brought up.
Hmm?
I wasn't brought up like that.
Huh?
I wasn't brought up like that.
Oh. Yeah.
Very cut and dry. Oh, I forgot. Okay. I'm okay. I'm gonna hit you back. Oop, I forgot I was streaming. I could hear that whole conversation. Y'all could hear that whole conversation. What's up, WPKLI7WAK? I gotta be honest with y'all about something. I've been feeling a little like I'm lost with this project, but I think all I have to do is just keep going every day. I just gotta keep hitting this project every day, and slowly but surely, my idea will come into play. I just gotta keep going at it. I just gotta keep going. I gotta keep pushing. I gotta other. Yeah. So I I'm making a pledge to myself that I will hit this project hard every day. And y'all just gonna have to see me struggle for the next 2 months and or more. And I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I do not want to see nothing by that man. Just came across this CV on LinkedIn. I love this. I love this idea though. Oh, I like this idea. Yoink. Bro, don't be removing messages and shit. Damn. I just updated. I just updated Chrome. Not Chrome. Um what you will do? What you mean? You mean like today? I'm working on my big portfolio project, so it's gonna be a mix of Superbase and I was getting I'll say that learning in public, hold on. They changed the way these things look. Oh, so my desktop audio is at the top, my application audio is at the bottom. They did some updates into OBS. So sometimes I feel like, while I am learning in public and it is about learn, ooh, this is nice. And that's why I yoinked the hell out of it. I remember that. Yup. 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 All right. Did you just update too? Yeah, I'm doing good. I started a new medication, and so I was sleeping most of the day. Like earlier, I had to get off stream because that medication was hitting me like a ton of bricks. I was like, where am I? Oh, hold up, what's going on here? Did you upload correctly? Nothing's working in the app. That's weird. Oh, my bad. Note to self, make this whole thing clickable. So let me start my thing. We already started it. So I was really inspired by this right here. I like this. I like how that looks. It looks nice to me. And so this could be the buildings. Yeah, buddy. I like that. But I do think it's a bit too wide. So 16. What if I do 24? Yikes. And then, so what I would have to do is go over here. Oh, where is it? And then, yeah, like that. And so what I want these to represent, is like, I'm gonna show y'all. So let's say number one, I want to, let's say that each one of these is a unit in this particular building. You know what I mean? And so I want them all to be like this. You don't like grid? It's okay. Grid doesn't like you either. I need to remember this right here. Radar from it. This is very useful. I learned it only once or twice, but then I forgot it. So I'm gonna have to come back over here and make this like a whole unique type of experience type deal. So what if I do a Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay. And then, so I'm probably gonna have to make a component here. So what I'm thinking is that the apartment complex person, the manager, they come in, and then right here they can just see what's going on. Like, let's say this person's rent isn't due and blah 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 blah, stuff like that. What's cool is that I was inspired by this grid right here. And I can actually make that grid because how would I do this? I would make this 32, and then I think I can make this 64. Yeah. But that doesn't look good. So could I do like, that looks even, hmm, hmm. Okay, let's stop. We're doing too much. All right, let's leave that alone. Okay, that's nice. So when they log in, they see stuff right there. By the way, I'm gonna reiterate that I am freestyling this. I know there's better ways to do this, but I'm just gonna try my best. That's all I can do and move forward like that. So for this project, we're just gonna say each one of these is gonna have like a certain, it's gonna have a max of 32 units in one building. And so then it could just go here and change this. And make some of these like whatever. All right, so we could do that for all of them. This is, wow, this Discord update I think did some different stuff because the CPU usage isn't as high. That's weird. It's below 1%. Oh, now it's going up. Okay, never mind. Okay, so I just want to do this a few more times. Well, actually, let me just edit this box right here. Let's change this blue one to a gray. This navigation, the navigation, I'm gonna call this and then we're gonna call this one, okay. Okay. And then, yeah. Yeah. And then this could be, instead of green, this could be white. Oops. Okay, and then not that green, but this red right here. Is that what this is? Yeah. This can be take that emerald off. Right. How did they do it right here? Is this... Do these... No, they have they have some... Well, they have some shine at the top. How do I do that? I like that. It's like a shine at the top right here, like the light is coming from the top left. Let me see something. Border, left, white, border, T, white. Oh no. That's horrible. Maybe because I added a border on all of it. And that's a completely, this white is not actually white, it's like a gray. Oops. But that wasn't there, period. And then, okay, I see how he's doing that. So then we can maybe knock this down to 50. So it gives it like that little, yeah. And then this could be BG Emerald 500. This could be, or off-white with gray. And then it looks like each one of them has, that's very subtle. That's very, very subtle. I wonder, could I just make a utility? It would be easier to make a class. So where's my index? Oh, I didn't make. Oh wow. Okay. Oh yeah. At utility box depth at apply. I'm gonna go here. We're going to copy all of this. That will make that easier. And we got dashboard. Oh. And then I wonder. Yeah, that's actually better. Okay, so we're just gonna call this box depth. Oops. Box depth. Let's see. Go here. Here. I'm getting lost in the sauce. Close this. Close this. Close this. Close this. Close this. Alright. So maybe we can make this 4. That's a bit too big. Is there a 3? Let's just leave it at 2. And then we need some shadow. Are there any CSS tricks to position objects where I want them to work without display errors? What are you trying to do? Are you familiar with positioning? Positioning is really hard. There was a time where I would ask AI for some tips and tricks on CSS. I was like, teach me something new I don't know. So what I'm trying to do is copy this right here. See, he has some. I don't know if y'all can see it, but on each box it kind of has this it's very subtle white border right here, and then each one of these has like a shadow, and it looks like it's on everything, and it looks really nice. Yeah, I can't lie, it looks really nice. And so we gonna steal that. Well, it's not really stealing. Is that too much? That's good. Yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Plus we can play around, but I think that depth makes it look too, too depthy. Shadow. Hold up. There's a drop shadow. Okay, that's actually way better. But no, brother. Oh, they got a drop shadow. What is it? Utilities for applying drop shadow filters to an element. What's the difference between drop shadow? Okay, I think we're just gonna stick with this. The shadows are a bit more performant. What's up, Santeo? Okay. And so I can add this to pretty much everything. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the background out of this. Yeah, I'm gonna take the background and then allow it to have its own background. Yeah, that seems about right. And then I think what I'm gonna do is instead of saying P4, I think we're gonna do it like that. What we could do PY4. I'm okay with the PY4. Yeah. We do need something to describe what this information is. Hey, I just found your channel. I want to learn how to code. Also, what languages are you learning? JavaScript. What's up, buddy? What's up, Santeo? Santeo! Santeo, 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 Santeo. Santeo, Santeo, hey, Santeo, Santeo, so, Santeo, his name is Santeo, his name is Santeo. I'll make the inactive have some type of depth to it. Did you know how to code before, or is this your first language? That's a very interesting question. You can go to my day 0 video and find out more. Do 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 do. It's hard out here for a pimp. I say it's hard out here for a pimp. Hey. I said it's hard out here for a pimp. Hey. I said it's hard out here for a pimp. Oh baby, it's hard out here for a pimp. Hey, those are a little bit better. It's hard out here for a pimp. It's hard out here for a pimp. Yep. It's hard out here for a pimp. What is this one? Taking this very slowly. Okay, so this whole thing is what I want. It's hard out here for a pimp. It's hard out here. Oh, Roha, did you know Joe was up in here earlier? I have a front end test in my class tomorrow and my professor is so bad. I don't know what to do. So what is the test over? It's hard out here for a pimp. It's hard out here for a pimp. Yeah, baby. It's hard out here for a pimp. Yeah. It's hard out here for a pimp. It's hard out here for a pimp. All right, so we got that. And then with this one, we can say box depth. And we can say, we can give this a white look to it, or gray. I like that. Yeah, he came in here like right after, like he was talking in here and everything. I was like, I literally said, oh, Roja's gonna be like pissed that he wasn't here. I was like, Roja, are you there? And you didn't say anything. And that affected me. And oh my God. It's hard out here for a pimp. It's hard out here for a pimp. It's hard out here for a pimp. What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know? I said my lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss is popping. What you know about me? What you know about me? I said my lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss is popping. Have I learned Express? Nope. I would have told Joe I want to click clack and be. That's what I told him. I told him. I said me and you. We sometimes we're like, dang, we should become Shopify developers. What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know? I said my lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss is popping. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. I said my lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss is popping. What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know? I said my lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss is popping. All right. So the next thing, I want to add some information. See what this could look like. Look at this photograph. What's up, Ali? Ali, Ali Ababwa. Na 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 na. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. It's Prince Ali. Y'all know that song? Y'all remember Aladdin? Man, I watched Aladdin the other day. It was good. I had a good time. It's great. So I think what I'm gonna do is import a building Prince Ali Babua. There. Oh, I thought you. Not gonna lie, Will Smith killed the live. I haven't really seen the live action yet. How many years have you been learning to code? I don't know. Now I'm not good at math, but I don't know if there's 146 days in a year. I could be wrong. You know, I'm not an astrologer. I'm not in the Artemis 2 floating around the moon right now. So, you know. Prince Ali. How many days have you been doing this? So I can compare and contrast. Because I want to learn how to code, but I want to convince myself that he already had experience because nobody can learn that fast, and I don't want to feel bad about the fact that I'm not consistent in my studies. Prince Ali. Let me see. So right here, I think I'm gonna add a building icon. Yes. Prince Ali. Na, 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 na. I'm working on my granddaddy project, but right now I'm in some design stuff. Yeah, I'm taking new medication. I'm telling you. Got me feeling energized. I never thought I would get to the point to where I was an adult who takes meds, but literally, you know, I feel like not taking antidepressants and going through life is like it's like it's like going through life with no lube. Antidepressants are the lube. What's your tea? Don't ask nobody that. Are you from this country? Because when you say what's your tea, that means something different in America. Kristen's first day into insanity. Actually, what y'all don't know is that when the camera is off, I'm usually singing like this all the time. You know, my ancestors used to sing. Oh Lord, my ancestors used to sing. They sang. Shut up, Ali. Ooh, look at this. Okay, so what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was putting stuff right here. I think. No, we in here. And I just copied this 3 times. So we're on this one. And somebody the other day said I needed to do comments, and I told them to shut up. I know that person isn't here anymore. They probably like, this guy told me to shut up. I hate him. But I'm sorry, sir, but I'm going to listen to you. Sometimes I just don't want to hear what you have to say. I'm sorry. You know, when I first started, like on month 1, if I would have saw all this, I would have been like, what the hell is this? I got the giggles. I got the I'm taking bupropion. I recommend it. Yeah. But I'm gonna have to taper off my other antidepressant because I don't think I'm supposed to take this high of a dose of one and then the other because this is I'm a bit too elated. Okay, so you got that. And now I just became super self-aware and anxious. Ain't that some bullshit? I just ruined my high. Damn. So I think in here we're gonna say flex. And then in here, I'm gonna have 2 divs. And then in this div, I'm gonna have have you tried leak code? No. I love myself. At least I'm trying to. I don't think if I love myself, I don't think leak code would work. You know what I mean? What do you think about that? Did you hear about that one dude that's been in tech for 25 years as a head engineer and head of departments and everything, like at Netflix and Google and all these places, and he literally said, like, if one of his biggest regrets was hiring people who were just good at leak code. And I was like, it's classist. IMO. Let me not say that before somebody destroys me, my soul on the interwebs. Class name. I'm telling y'all, like, everybody be like, you do leak code, you do leak code. We in the age of building. You better, can you build? Can you build something? Can you build something? What you can build? What can you do? What can you do actually? Help me. What can you do? So I think I can put it right here. Right? Yeah. All right. And then we'll just add let's add some text right here. So what should we add? T. We could say like building 1, and then sometimes they have different buildings. Like at my college campus, well, at the college that I went to, is there a map? Prince Ali, na 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 na, we'll blah blah. Combs Hall, that's the Hood Hall. Resident halls and floor plans. Usually they have a big. It doesn't look this nice. Yes, it does. What am I talking about? They could do for a remodeling. I'm so glad, like, yeah, so anyway, the whole point was that each building has its own, he's building a granddaddy. I'm new. Can I ask what are you building? I am actually building a granddaddy. Can't lie. But I'm building a project for my portfolio, and I'm taking it very slow. You gotta take it slow. So we'll call this one, let's see, I'm gonna name these buildings after Pokemon towns. Pokemon red, blue, green map. Ooh, this pretty. Oh, look, it's the whole map. Oh, so many memories. So many memories. So many memories. We'll say, okay, that's how we do that. Hold up, does this one have actual town names on it? This dude said, here's a map I made for the 20th anniversary. But I can't zoom in on that dime. What are my favorite cities? We're gonna say that this is Vermilion Hall. Vermilion Hall. Yeah. So this is going to be Vermilion Hall. Okay. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Oh, hell no. What the hell did I just do? Is it me you're looking for? Which one? The Prince Ali? Hello? Hello? Let's enter the lyrics in. Hello? Hello, is it me you're looking for? Lionel Richie. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eye. Oh, you're not good at English? You just gave me deja vu. I just realized that could have been like sarcasm, but I'm not being sarcastic. So I think, hello, is it me you're looking for? If you go to the FAQ, it'll explain it better, but you know, I have to explain it like twice a day, every day, so. Actually, you know what? I think if I were working at a place, I would want the name to be at the top. Yeah, like that. And I would want this to be, hello, is it me you're looking for? Do I want that italic? No, that's ugly. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. Don't worry. You'll soon understand what this project is. Right now, I'm just going through the motions. I'm just going through the motions, man. Trying to figure this stuff out. Trying to make software. So I can put on some hardware, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, baby. You know what I mean. Oops. Oh, I'm confused. Yeah. Yeah, I just want this. So if I come over here, I'm messing up. Okay. Make sure you like and subscribe. You already know. You already know. You have to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to me. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to me. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe for me, seller. Is that you? Hello. What's another hall name? What's another Pokemon city from the first generation name? We got Fuchsia. I don't feel like trying to spell that shit. We got Cinnabar. Cinnabar. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Make sure you like and subscribe. 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 Saffron is a good one, you're right. Celadon, Cinnabar. I like Saffron better, yeah. I heard Saffron isn't Saffron in real life expensive? I think it's like a, I don't know what it's used for, but anyway. Okay, so we got that, which is not that pretty. Okay. And then I'm curious because I wonder, can I do a hover? I want to do a thing like where you hover over these and it does a thing. Like a little thumbnail, you know what I mean? And when I hover over it, I can go into it. Y'all know what I mean? We just gonna have 3 buildings for now. I'm not gonna do all the extracurricular shit. At least I got a base, so let me write this down. Actually, let me add it to my Obsidian. Home. So there's a few things on this screen. Dream project. I don't dream of property management. I'm just playing. You got a search. You got avatar. That's a nice one. So we got the search, we got a filter, we got options. All right, let's do that. Oh, it's time for a break. Lord, this generation is out of pockets. This generation has no pockets. They said pockets where? We don't do that. Switch to Linux, buddy. Buddy old pal, switch to Linux. That's what it sounds like when I read that. Switch to Linux. It's so great. Switch to Linux, buddy. That's what it sounds like. Buddy. Oh my god, I just love Linux. I just love Linux. Linux. I just want to switch to Linux. Switch to Linux, buddy. Do it. Do it. Do it. Switch to Linux. 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 That's what I hear. You know what's crazy? And I did tell somebody this. If I switched to Linux, I would still be using the same applications. I would just be able to say, "Oh, I'm on Linux now." I'm on Linux. I'm cool. You use Opera.js? Oh, how could you? Oh my god. I heard Opera.js is bad. So I'm gonna tell everyone it's bad and judge people for using it, even though I don't know its inner workings at all. I don't know the first thing about building an operating system. But I'll defend it. Yeah. Let's do that. Different UI and commands, especially sudo. Oh my god. Fuck. Damn. Let's see. So. So I know I want to have a search. Oop. Y'all didn't see what I just did. Don't worry about it. Ubuntu is good. Fedora not bad as well. Thank you. Is this my usual timing? I don't know, man. I just be waking up and doing shit. I don't know where I'm at no more. I'm just here. I'm just here. Trying to live my life. Trying to be somebody. So I can make some money. Trying to be somebody. So I can make some money. So I can make some money. Ooh. Trying to be somebody so I can make some money. So I can make some money, baby. So I can make some money, baby. So I can make some money, baby. So let me think. What do I want? I feel like this project is making me use grid a lot. So we got 1 and then 2. All right. So why don't we do that? Why don't we do grid columns? Why don't we do that? Just trying to make some money, baby. Trying to be somebody in the world. So I can get a Jerry curl. That's all I ever wanted. Is a Jerry curl. That's all I ever wanted. All I wanted was you. All I wanted was you. Oh. All I wanted was you. Huh? Why is it doing that? All I wanted was you. Why is it doing that? Oh, you see this shit? This is that stuff that makes me so mad, man. Makes me so mad. 1FR, 1FR, we have 2 divs. Stop playing with me. I said 1FR, 1FR. Yeah, I'm in the right place. It's really upsetting me. UI sucks, man. It does. It's making me. Here's the mail I wanna well. Mail. Y'all remember that from Blue's Clues? And it's time for so long. Beep, 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 beep. So we'll sing just one more song. Thanks for doing your part. You sure are smart. It's me and you and my dog Blue. We can do anything that we wanna do. I don't understand why this isn't working. Grid columns. Don't even get me started. Don't even get. I'm not. Steve. And then Steve pops up randomly on social media every few years. And I'm just like, what are you doing? And he always looks like. He looks mysterious. I can't tell if he's like. I feel like he makes underground music or some shit. I don't understand why this isn't working. I'm like, brother, why? What are you doing? What are you doing, brother? Are you gonna come back? I don't understand why this. Oh, I'm dumb as hell. Why isn't it working? Well, no shit. Why does auto do that, man? Why can't I feel like auto whatever. So that's more like 2/3. So if we had 3, this would be like 2. Okay, that's better. And then if we had the gap, this would, let's make that gap 4. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, buddy. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. He went to college? Oh, that's cool. I don't think they were getting paid a lot for this show. I don't know. I could be wrong. I've been dreaming for this moment all my life. Oh Lord. Ba 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 ba. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Okay, so so I want it to look something like this. See, we got the filter, we got the search. So let me start doing things. So first we need a search. Let's get a search up in there. Let's make this relative. Let's make this man, I hate positioning like this. Hate it so much. Look at that. I'm already mad. I'm already upset. We just got here. Ooh. I wasn't expecting this behavior. Can't lie. Can I enter? So what if I do? That'll probably put it away. No, it didn't do that. I wasn't expecting that behavior. I wasn't expecting that behavior. So what if I? Oh, I see. Interesting. And then we have our search. We're gonna say placeholder. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Papa. I can feel it. Actually, I probably don't even need to do this. I could just make this, but this was a good practice on absolute positioning. Change this, put this over here. Oops. Okay. Oh, okay. Change this to flex. Justify. Start. Item center. Okay. And we will make the entire thing this. Boom, bam, wham, pam. And we will give this a, we already did a px of 4 on that, but we need, let's say, all right, I like that. And then we can do a gap of Cool. All right. And then we can do a bump. He did a video a while ago. He's going, did he really leave for college? Did he really have to leave for? Come on now. I wonder. I just wonder these things, man. I just miss Joe, man. I hate that he had to go. Tired of these people taking the place of the goats. Of the goats. Why don't we make that Excel? We make this font semi-bold. And we add some dots. Why is that search capital? Oh. Okay. What are the options? Wide, wider, widest. Ooh. Okay. I'm down with that. And we can remove this. Okay. Alright. I like that. This is kind of ugly though. I don't like that. But you know, whatever. We're going to make it work. A grid. I can make it smaller by doing this. No, that did not work. I can make it smaller. No. Okay. Round it through. Okay, and then I can do one of these. I don't know how I feel about that. I do not know how I feel about that. But it's okay. We're just gonna leave it there for now. Ooh, no. Why don't we do for the... Why don't we do... what will this do? Okay. And then, come on. And I could probably go all the way down. Alright. Oops. I've been feeling... Hold on, let me push so I can get my, Do I enjoy working on CSS? No. I enjoy making things look pretty. I never really liked CSS, but I do, but okay. Do I really need to elaborate on that? Do you want me to elaborate? I'll just ask you that. I'll give you the option. Oh. Okay, so I think learning CSS is cool. I don't like how that language is set up, but I think it's cool. What I do like is being efficient at something, so I can just I can take my ideas and put them from here to there. CSS is just the bridge, right? And I'm not, you know what's crazy is that this is the first project where I'm not using as much Flexbox. I'm actually using Grid more than Flexbox. I just had to. Late night grind. Stack mode Chris. Another Chris. Another Chris. Oh, I remember you. I remember looking at your page. Because I think I remember your voice. Very energetic. Let me put on my... Oh, no, I don't have to. Oh, did I even start the timer? I bet I didn't start the timer. Lord, did I start the... Yeah, I did start the timer. Okay. I'll look at your channel in a second. Late night grind. Do you think you will be able to learn CSS faster than AI advances? CSS... I could see if CSS was like... See, what is CSS doing new these days? I strongly... Yeah, I don't... What else do I need to learn in CSS? I could just Google everything else. At this point, I got the necessary things down to build responsive layouts. So, I mean, what left is there? I mean, the complicated things like, I don't know, CSS animations. What else? Like positioning can be difficult sometimes. Like then there's these little things like, how do I make the caret? You see this thing right here? Like you see that caret? You can't see it. But that caret actually has a side. It has some properties, right? And so I think what we can do is we can change the color of it. Hold up, did that do it? See all this? See, oh no, I'm not hold on. Hold on, did I push? Yeah, I did. Okay. Oops. So like, you see that? Like there's little things like that. But what I really necessarily need to know to turn, like I need to, that's like, you know, as I need things, I learn things now. But I don't know what else in CSS. Everything else at this point is very like one off. I just feel like it's not worth learning front end UI styling right now. Just focus more on back end and let AI do it for you. Okay, well that's how you feel and you do that. So you do that. I don't know if you've played around with... I'm not even gonna get into that. How you gonna tell me to do that when you see me having a good time doing this and I'm not hating myself and while doing it. I'm having a good time. I'm not hurting nobody and you just like, no, let AI do it. Shut up. Shut up. Maybe I like it. Maybe it brings me enjoyment. Maybe I like it. Leave me alone. Do you love doing web RTC? What is web RTC? Dang, man. Dang, man. Can I just have a good time on the internet and code some stuff? I'm not slapping nobody in the face. I'm just coding, man. Pay to play? That's nasty. Nasty. Like I'm just here having a good time, trying to learn some stuff, trying to be a productive member of society. Here you go with your bullshit. Yes, this is my current project. hey, we can do group do good project with us. No, no, I would not be doing any group projects. And don't come up in here recruiting nobody. I will send you to the shadow realm. We don't do that here. All right, so I got my search. Now I want to add like some filter icons and stuff. So let me see. There's always one. There'll always be one. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and shit. There will always be one. So the search is right here, and then I want some filter. So we got that filter, and then maybe some. Yeah, man, that's a good idea. So I'm looking at this. This is some of my inspiration right here. Right here. So they got the filter icon, and then they got like, you can just tap these right here. I like that. So I'm gonna yoink that idea. So why don't we go ahead and create so I got, let's say we got 3 divs. All right. And then this div is gonna have the filter icon in it. What the hell? What the hell? Gonna have a filter icon. Yeah, yeah, buddy. I guess this can be flex. All right, and then we can do a. Actually, we don't need to do that. What I'm gonna do is wow, that is, I was, that's weird. I wasn't even. I guess we'll just keep it for now. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say you wrong, Steven, but I mean, I don't know what to say about it anymore. People will make this argument every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. And every single day they say the same shit. Every single day, we say the same shit. We say the same shit. We say the same shit every day. Every day. Every day we say the same shit. Nobody gets tired of it. Nobody gets tired. We have the same conversations, man. Can't just. No, I understand. It's just like, man, maybe I like UI. Some people out there are, like some people out there like to go and buy 1,000 bottles of baby oil and, go lube up and play with other sometimes consenting adults. All I want to do is play with CSS and make my project. I'm just messing with the UI. And I did have, okay, I won't lie. And I think I said this at the beginning. I had some reservations about focusing on the AI, like focusing on the interface like this, like doing this. But I like doing this. Plus, I know people are going to be like, there's better ways to do it, but I'm going to do it my way. And my way seems to be working because it's keeping me consistent. So y'all just going to watch me go in and out of UI. And if y'all feel some type of way, y'all just going to have to feel some type of way. Eat my cheeks. Okay, so I do want it to filter okay, so I want some quick icons. So we can go, yeah. Because in my document, I did say that I did want to filter it based on work orders, rent, and make ready. So let's make work orders the first one. So that can be clipboard, pen. But no, I value your input, your opinion. I don't want to make it seem like I'm mad at you or I didn't like what you said. I'm not mad. I don't know, man. I just wish I could, I just think like when people were learning web dev before AI, they didn't have to contend with this type of stuff. They could just learn for the sake of learning. And for the sake of a check. I feel like something's good gonna come out of this. I'm taking my time. I'm enjoying it. Just if I start, hold on, where am I putting this? There's the input. Hold on. Search. And like if you saw me yesterday, you would have saw me enjoy, if you would have watched, I don't know if you were here yesterday, but you would have saw me query a database that I made, like a table in Superbase, and me getting all excited. Like, I like web development. So, I mean, and I think liking web development doesn't mean just liking the parts that you feel are going to get you, I don't know. Again, I've been saying this for a while. People advocate for full stack, but don't you dare touch the front end because that's useless. How dare you? How dare you touch the front end? Filter icon, filter icon. No, actually, I had a whole conversation about why some people prefer back end over front end, and that conversation evolved into a lot of other things. It makes me want to, when people ask me that, when I'm gonna learn back end or learn this, it makes me want to shake the hell out of you. Damn. I don't even know what convex is. Can I just use this? It seems to be working. Do you think this is working? How do you feel about what I'm doing now? It looks like it's working. I haven't even written anything down. I've been too distracted. You don't like what I'm doing now? So we got a clipboard. And we need the units, which is the building. I think that's Building 2. You don't like what I'm doing now? You don't like what I'm doing now, man? Building, and then payments. Yeah. Credit card icon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a hold on embedded, but I still want to do it. That's the thing. I'm gonna have to put a hold on it. I'm gonna have to put a hold on it. Jarcheese program, what's up? Yeah, I'm hoping it has a. I feel like there's gonna be. I feel like this is how I feel about AI. I feel like right now the U.S. economy is in a recession. It's being propped up by speculation because it seems like we've moved away from manufacturing and more towards an economy based on like betting and gambling on the stock market. And so right now there's a lot of speculation. Like even the investment into AI is based on the potential earnings, the future earnings of it. People are investing now in hopes to reap the benefits later. So they want to be on this right now. And so all of this is like a lot of guesswork. And while they're doing this guesswork, they decided that, you know what, we they have said they have tried to bring what they feel like is going to be the future into the present, not knowing if that future is actually, hold on, let me pause. Not knowing if that future is actually going to come to pass. So what they're trying to do is create this environment that looks the way that they think it's going to look in the future, but it's not working. Why is it that every other day I wake up, some npm package is getting has some type of malicious code in it or something? So, you know what I mean? Like AWS is having a problem. Some of the airlines were having problems. Like it's like all these places are having problems, and all these places are adopting AI and trying to replace real people instead of like trying to find a way to harmonize people with AI and use AI as a tool. Instead, they were like, we don't want to pay these people and we're going to blame AI, but really the problem is that we're in a recession and we were going to lay off people anyway, but now we have a reason, we have a scapegoat, which is AI, right? It was different in 2008 and 2009 when there was a housing crisis and people were getting let go and people were losing their homes. You know, there was nothing really to blame it on. There was nothing to blame it on but the banks. And then we bailed them out. So I'm just saying, man, like there's a lot of hype around this. People and they the marketing teams, the marketing teams and the people behind the push for AI are some of the most creative people. It's starting from the very top of our society and trickling down. They said that we're going to push this as hard as we can. don't ever feel like something is too powerful to not listen. If an entire nation can fall, you think that a single part of an economy can't? Like, don't ever feel like something is too big to fail, or like, there's no way that this is not going. You know what I mean? Yeah, but like I said, there have been things that have come and gone, and I'm not saying I'm already exhausted talking about AI. Let me stop, because last time I did this yesterday, it drained my energy and I felt like I couldn't continue on. So let me just keep coding. I'm tired of having a conversation about AI and how it's gonna take jobs and everybody doom and gloom. If I'll say this, if y'all want to be doom and gloom and y'all feel that if y'all have opinions on AI and you feel like it's true, then I'm not gonna say that you're wrong. But what I will say is that I don't necessarily feel the same way, and I'll just keep it at that. So there we go. Let's see. So we got that. I wonder, is there another way than options icon? Ooh, do people even still use this type of? No, that's settings. People think something differently when they see settings. Let me see. I wonder. I've never seen this icon. Do 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 do. Let me think. Because there was. Maybe I could use a gear. Hmm. Let me look through the Lucid gallery. What's up, Bite Blast? Do 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 do. Oh, look at all these icons. Oh, wow. Wow. Icons, icons. Oh. Ooh, I like this one. It's called Form. Let me write that down. I remember I remember doing the pandemic when I was really into game development. And I've told this story before. And this was when Meta was pushing metaverse and it was funding VR heavily and saying that this was going to be the next big thing. And I told them, I said, I don't necessarily feel like, ooh, library is cool. I said, I don't necessarily feel like VR isn't going to be big, but I feel like it doesn't have the things necessary right now for it to be big. I said, the technology isn't there, and they don't have that one groundbreaking piece of software, that one groundbreaking game that will get everybody, that'll be that's a cultural shift. And man, people lit my ass on fire in that chat. Lo and behold, within the last year, what did Meta do? Defund its metaverse division. Now, am I saying that things will disappear? No, but I'm saying that there's a few ingredients necessary for this to be as big as they want it to be. But what this period in time and this new technology has exposed is that people are fucking lazy. That's what it. Let's the filter. List filter plus. That's an interesting one. I mean, I remember how that guy was talking. I remember in that game dev channel they were saying that I basically telling me that I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, and I said okay. I said y'all investing heavy in this thing. Y'all looking at they were looking at the news, and this one guy was like, I have a master's degree in this, and I have this credential, and I have that credential, and this other guy was like, oh yeah, I got this and I got that, and I wrote this paper and this article and this and that and that and this and that. And I told him, I said, listen, it number one, I said, and this is I gave them two things. I said, number one, it's too bulky. At the time, it was too bulky. Still, it's too bulky, and the technology isn't there, right? Once it becomes like small, once it becomes like an extremely small form factor, right? Extremely small, and it has like the power of a PS4 or some shit, then we can talk. Then we can talk. And I told him that. I said, once that happens, then we can have a conversation about VR. Oh no, Chris, you don't know what you're talking about, blah blah blah. The second thing I said was it doesn't have a cultural hit. I said what makes, because this is basically a gaming thing. You know, when people think of VR and they think of virtual worlds, they think of what? Sword Art Online. They think of Dot Hack. They think of like that's why isekais are so popular. It's this idea of a second world. It's this idea of a second world. And I've had two VR headsets, and when I looked at that shit and I went into the MMOs, I was like, oh no, this one day, but not today. No, Chris, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Let's do a quick Google. Oh, Meta is significantly scaling back its metaverse ambitions, shifting focus toward AI after struggling with low adoption and high cost for its Horizon Worlds VR platform. When was this? 2001, 2002 when I said this? And I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it one more time. I'm going to say it once more. I'm going to give y'all some things. I'm going to tell y'all some things. If you ever want to create a piece of technology that's going to detach people from the real world, it's going to have to be damn good. Okay? Like the television, like that's groundbreaking. It's gonna have to be that type of shit. You trying to pull people away from reality. That's what VR did. Um, if you want to replace people, that tool is going to have to be damn good, because we're not just because it's one thing to, like, we didn't fully replace carpenters, but we did give them tools to make their trade a little bit easier, to make and make it so that they can make more complex things easier. What we're talking about is replacing the whole person. We're talking about replacing, not only, this is not just a physical labor replacement, this is the mental labor of it all. This is like, I don't know. But if you gonna do that, it's gonna have to be damn good. When you have something that is being hyped up by people who are completely divorced from reality, from people who feel like that instead of investing in the planet that we have, they want to go to Mars and build a Mars base, to people who like to, instead of just having fun on a beach and going to Bali like the rest of us, they want to go to EpiPen Island and have fun and eat people. Instead of, you know, trying to make the world a better place, they're just thinking of how they can get their own advantage. They build bunkers, and these are the people I'm supposed to believe. It's like, it's like there's houses being built right now. And if y'all ever watch those, there's these channels where these guys or these women, they go around and they inspect houses right before they get on the market. Like after they're built, they inspect it and go in and they begin to inspect all of these different things and find all of these different issues right before the house can even be sold. What it feels like is that they built a house, but there isn't really an inspector, but they have every incentive to sell this house the way that it is. And I feel like a lot of people are just like, okay, well, maybe one day the house will be good. But in the meantime, we're just going to replace all these people. We're just going to, I don't know. I don't know if I'm even saying this right. What's going to happen is people are going to tell me I'm wrong. And then something's going to happen. And then they're going to be like, well, you know, we never knew that, you know, whatever. So I'm just saying, we've already went through this before in my lifetime, and we're gonna go. Well, this is like the third time. We had the dot-com bubble. We had 2008 and 2009, and now we have this. So I'm just saying that I think people are going through an AI craze right now. And all this period, all this chapter in human history is telling me that number one, people are lazy and they don't care about each other. And that's going to bite people in the ass. And if you don't want to believe me, then listen to all the senior developers that are getting burnt out over this shit. I'm not even in the field and I can see the problems. Because when you devalue people, you devalue your organization. When you devalue people, you devalue your community. You devalue your society. You know, it's like on that Oppenheimer, it's on that Oppenheimer shit. You know, they were so focused on could they do it instead of should they do it, and they just doing it, and they don't give a fuck because line go up. You know, my boss used to say line go up, and I never understood what he meant. He kept he was like all they want to see is line go up, and now I get it. They just want to see line go up. So please, and you know, I think I say this. How can you use the children selectors for not repeating the same classes on those divs for not repeating the same? Can we select children? Oh, look at that. Oh, so it's like choosing all. For example, so let me think. So if I wanted to add a whole bunch of styling to all these children, but I just wanted to do it to this div. Nah, I'm not gonna do it that way. I think this way is better because then this way, because soon this is gonna have not only it's gonna be responsive. So soon this is gonna have for screen size 768 and 1440. Right now we're doing 375, and so this is gonna be filled with shit. And then on top of that, I'm gonna say, hey, I want all the children to look like this in this one thing. No, I want them to be separate. That's gonna look crazy. I don't know if you can imagine it, but it's gonna look crazy. So no, we're not doing that. All right. What was I doing? Okay. No more. I am. Maybe it's good for. Yeah, I think it's good for a not too deep container or like. No, I think what he's saying is right, but I can just see it now because I'm already kind of starting to get lost in my own sauce, and I'm starting to have to make comments and stuff. And I can only imagine if I had like this huge monolithic parent div on each one that controlled all of these different ones. And then the question is, will the styling no, yeah. This styling will only apply to these yeah. No, I'm not doing that. So okay. That's bright as hell. Wonder what this looks like in Force Dark. Oh, I'm not in Opera. Okay. So now we want a little filter, and I think I'm gonna use the list filter plus. Oh no, different. Okay, this is the search, and these are the options. And now in this div, I want list, and I want all I wanted was you. Oh, all I wanted was you. All I wanted. Let's do this. Haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No. It's best to do these types of things with a sense of poison rationality. Haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No. Dun, 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 dun. With a sense of poison rationality. I remember that song. It is a throwback. Sometimes me and one of my friends we get on the phone and we just start doing like emo shit. We'll be like, I hate you, mom. I hate you, dad. No, each individual icon probably needs its own thing, but we gonna leave it right there. Haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No. Hold on, what's another one I used? You know what? I don't understand the Nickelback hate because when I was a kid, I loved Nickelback. Hold on, how does it go? I never made it as a wise man. I never made it as a poor man stealing. This is how you remind. Isn't Nickelback from Canada? Of who I really am. Not like you, Dory. Na 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 na. Yeah, people. I know. Look it up. Google it. I'm telling you, people don't like Nickelback. I love Nickelback. Do 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 do. I know, right? I like Nickelback. They should make music, and I hope they make music that doesn't conform to today, and they make their own shit. Like if they come back, don't conform. Just do your own shit. Stay in your own fucking lane. Y'all heard that new Fetty Wap song? Fetty Wap, Fetty Wap, bop bop, Fetty Wap, Fetty Wap, bop 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 bop. All right. So we got that. Now, what do I want right here? Let me look at some inspiration. I never made it as a wise man. I never made it as a poor man stealing. What's another song that I really like? This is my December. This is my snow-covered thing. This is me pretending. This is all I need. Um. Oh yeah, My Chemical Romance. Hey, what else do I need to do with this project? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Da-na-na-na-na, 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 da-na-na-na-na-na. Look at my inspiration canvas. Inspiration. You shouldn't do it like this, Chris. There's better ways to go about. Shut up. I got 25 lighters on my dresser. Yes, sir. I'm about to get paid, babe. I got 25 lighters on my dresser. Yes, sir. Something, something, the compressor. Oh, man. That was a song that I used to play even though I have no kids. I hate you, bitch. Never thought I'd say it. Too many years I done paid the price. Why you gotta put all this drama in my life? Day after day I'm on the road with you. I'm just a man. Da-na-na-na-na. I want to see things at a glance, man. Yeah, let's see what I can do. Haven't you? And I think I want like quick stats, like work orders. And we could put work orders here, late payments here. Yeah, buddy. How would I do that? Work orders and then status. Or work order numbers. Yeah, okay. So let's create two divs. This div is going to be flex. And then this one can be flex column. And we're going to have the, let's say work orders. And then right next to it, we're going to have an arrow. So let me look for an arrow in Lucid. Oh, time for a break. I need this break too. When I come back, y'all better be finished with this conversation about AI. It's stupid. My people, I have made a decision. I have made a decision. I will spend the last 8 minutes and 56 seconds with you people. Then I must leave this place. I must leave. I must go. I must sleep. I need to get some data in the table and querying. I'm scared to. Don't you gotta go to work? In the morning? No, you work from home, right? How are you feeling about the new place? That's good. It's alright. For me, the only thing that makes it or break it for living in places is the bathroom. If I can't be comfortable in the bathroom, I'll be pissed. But I'm glad you're doing good. I'm having mixed feelings about the Granddaddy project, but I gotta push through. What's up Ismail? Ismail. Having reservations about the Granddaddy project, but I know if I just push through and work on it every day, I'll be all right. Oh, like I'm on stream and I'm doing a lot of, I don't know. It's just, just a lot of doubt, self doubt, but it's gonna be all right. I just got to keep pushing through on this every day. Every day is gonna become something different. I just got to keep pushing. I just gotta keep pushing, and eventually, they gonna be like, "Oh my God, this is." One day, in some months, people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, this project is amazing! You did such a great job." Yeah, I just gotta take my time every single day. Every day, gotta take my time. Take my time. Take your time, what's the rush? Baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. It's gonna look even better when it has a dark mode. All these squares are gonna be changed based on these filters. And so if they want to look at work orders, it'll color which ones have work orders. And then when we hover over it, it'll give information. Like I want each one to bring up a tooltip, like default information about each unit. So you'll see the person living in there and any, just quick, and then you can press it and go to it or some shit. So baby, I'm a dog. I'm a mutt. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. It makes the algorithm make sweet, affectionate love to me. Man, I'm gonna be on this project for months. This is gonna be the biggest test of my patience so far on this journey. What's up, Brian Smith? How you doing, man? Brian Smith, 42, new here. Hello from Utah. What's up, Utah? Utah. Yeah, I put Chan on purpose. LOL. I was cringe boy back in the day when I chose the name. I probably won't finish this project until my birthday. I am good. I am building an apartment management application. It's going to be the first thing in my portfolio. I'm going to spend a lot of time on it. It's going to be done in React with a super base backend. I am here studying assembly and ooh, that sounds incredible. Assembly. Do you think it's bad to ask Claude for a rundown, like step by step every time before I start a project? No. I think it's, you know what? I'll say this. Like I told people, I made, hold on. Where's Obsidian? Like, as you know, I made this like a month or two ago. Like some of these MD files, none of this, and I prefer to give like I prefer to write down my ideas and then give, like if it's a big project, I want to write down the ideas and then give AI the MD files and stuff. You know what I mean? I thought he did that in C. He did it in assembly. I didn't know that shit. That's crazy. I consider it planning, but the pride in me, well. We should coin a method called the cyborg method because the cybernetic parts don't necessarily replace the whole person, but they work in tandem with the person. So why don't you come up with your own ideas first? Like maybe like a little outline, like an outline of what you want. Maybe give it some ideas. Just sit at your computer and you don't have to get it all out at once. You can just come up with some ideas. Uh, yeah, cyber method is a good way to put it. You are collaborating with AI agents. Yeah. So why don't you, instead of allowing AI to do all the work, why don't you create the seed of it? Like write some ideas down. Maybe I like to write ideas down and then come back to it, and so this is like this right here. This is a living document, and I'm gonna add on to it as I go. So yeah, and then just give that to AI. And what's cool is that once you give AI those ideas, that MD file, you can put that MD file into Stitch. That's what I did. I put the MD file into Stitch, and then it came up with a UI. And I was like, oh, so I got to see what my idea could look like, right? And then AI will give you like Claude. When I put my MD files into Claude, my ideas into Claude, it made a whole breakdown because I asked it. I said, "What do I need to learn before I make the Granddaddy project?" And it was like, "You need to learn all of that." So I did it, and that's why we're here today. Studying Intel x86 underscore 64 assembly. I plan to use the Intel manual as kind of a dictionary. That's cool. Man, I downloaded some model to use AI locally. I'm flipping. I want more power now to use something better. That's fire. You plan on integrating it into a project eventually? that makes me think about my project that I'm having to put on the back burner, the embedded systems monotub project. Unfortunately, I have to put all my energy into this portfolio project. This is going to get me hired. Always be sure. Always be. I've never. That's the first time I'm hearing this. Always be sure to ask AI what could go wrong or point out potential gotchas with the project. The AI won't point these out unless you ask. Yeah. Um. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, you ain't gotta like AI do all the work. You can make it like because it's like a team with you when you use AI. I am gonna have to figure out a way to organize this a lot better. You know what would be nice? Okay, say for instance, and I said this yesterday when I was in Superbase, and I said, I don't know if some of y'all were here yesterday, but y'all remember when I was using Superbase, and I was like, man, this would be so much better if you could use flowcharts like in Unreal blueprints and stuff, and then we found it. What was it called, y'all? DB diagram or something like that. Yeah, like this. Y'all see that? And so somebody had already made it. Now, hold on. Am I forgetting my idea? Oh my god, I just forgot the idea. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Um, what was I thinking about? We were talking about AI. We were talking about AI and using it as a collaborative tool. I was using Superbase. I can't remember what I was thinking about. Oh yeah, now I remember. Okay. 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 So imagine this. I don't know how to make this, but I'm pretty sure somebody knows how to make it. Okay, so you see how in VS Code I can close these divs, right? I want these divs to be highlighted in chunks where I can make them different colors. Like, so I would come over here, right click, and then make this a whole chunk, a highlighted color, like a nice little box. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean? Like, so I come over here, and then all of this is highlighted. So I don't have to make this. That's probably already made. Somebody's made this. Let's go look in the extensions. Ooh, this is a good one. This is a good one. I like that. Let's see. No, I don't want that. I just want something that will. Y'all know what I'm talking about though, right? Like it'll just. I want my divs to be in a chunk. I think I already have something like that. See how it's like highlighted like that? This is kind of close, but it's just single words, and it's just what you're selecting at that moment. I don't know about this one though. I think if he didn't put that bar around it, or if the bar was a little bit thinner, I think it would look better. Colored. Oh, that's nice. I don't see it anywhere. I don't think somebody made this yet. Mm-mm. I don't think it's been made yet. Hey Chris, a doubt. What do you think about the future of programmers after the arrival of AI, like 10 years from now? No offense to you, man, but I'm all AI'd out for today. I'm done with AI. I am done talking about it. That's been an everyday for the last 100+ days. People, we have had conversations about AI. No, no, sir, no, sir, Bob. Not today. We won't be doing that today. I'm not gonna flip. I'm not gonna flip. Y'all know we be talking about it every day. It's an everyday occurrence. Tired of it. This is nice though. But y'all get what I'm saying, right? Like a plugin where we can highlight, like, see this div right here? This entire div. I want it to be in a chunk highlighted. I don't have a favorite anything. It can mean a couple of things. I don't know if English is your first language, but welcome to the hell that is the English language, where one thing can mean 10 things, and then that one thing can mean something else in different situations depending on the context. And then there's sayings that make it sound like a completely different thing. Like somebody said today, somebody asked me in chat, "What's your T?" And I said, I said, "Oh, English must be your second language." That was because that can mean like two or three different things now. I wonder what it takes to make a VS Code extension. Is it in C? Please don't. Yo, yo. Okay. I have to put this on a back burner. I might need to make a VS Code extension. Put that up here. VS Code extension. All right. Anything y'all want to talk about before I leave this place? Well, this stream. Is there anything y'all want to talk about? Just assume the most innocent and obvious and literal thing if it's coming from someone whose English is his third language. Um, huh. Ariel, I haven't seen you in a while. Anything y'all want to talk about before I leave today? I'm from Texas. I'm from Texas. Texas. DQ. That's what I like about Texas. Music don't hit like it used to. I will say that that's true and false. Um, I think that the music that's really good that hits is hard to find. Like you'll be searching on SoundCloud forever. You'll be searching around YouTube forever to find those gems because there's just so much music being created. The only thing that stands out in the noise is shake this ass. Fuck my baby daddy. But let's be fair. We were listening to some ratchet shit back in the day too. I got an icebox where my heart used to be. Just take a genre and make it lo-fi. That's what killed off music right now. Oh yeah, I got a sheet. Make one of those streams where you sleep. That's some creepy shit. Okay, I be holding on to things when I sleep. I don't need nobody seeing all that. An apartment management application. We at the end of the stream though, so I'm not making nothing. I'm just talking before I go. You know whose album I listened to recently and I almost cried a little bit? How am I forgetting this? How am I forgetting this lady's name? She was in the Fugees. Somebody help me. How am I forgetting this woman's name? On any other given day, I could tell you this woman's name. She was in the Fugees. Froze, sometimes dreads. Son's name is Zion. What is her name? I keep wanting to say Erica Badu. Those two different, completely different people. Look completely different. Lauryn Hill, there we go. Lauryn Hill, I listened to her, what album was it? Uh, the Miseducation. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. That was a great album. Is a great album. It's good, man. I think if you are of the variety that likes to do the puff puff magical dragons, you should definitely give it a listen while you're in the puff puff mode. I think it would be very delightful. Potentially. Both. You must puff puff. That's why they say puff puff. You have to puff puff. How many? Alaikum, salam alaikum. How many hours in a day you doing? You can go to my videos and hover over it, or if you go to my live streams, it'll tell you how many hours. Is Puff the Magic Dragon code for? I can ask. I can ask the internet. I don't have to ask people on the internet. Oh, so even the creators of the song Puff the Magic Dragon did not want it to be associated with marijuana. But as this came out in the 60s, hmm, all right, my friends. Mind your business, Point Dex 37. Mind your business. Mind the business that pays you. How dare you ask me such a thing? Take off my glove and slap you. Yeah, something like that. I'll say that it's way more than 30 cents now, but I haven't pulled any of it out. And it's not a lot. Yeah, I'm just playing with you, Point Dex. I think at this point, okay, I guess I can show people how much I've made this far after 100 and something days. Now, mind you, do you want to see? Do y'all want to see? Hold on, let me, hold on. Yeah, I know I gotta flip me. That's what I've made so far. And most of that is like people donating. What am I making? Well, I'm at the end of the stream. I'm not making nothing right now. You making it rain. Shut up. You know I'm making it drizzle. Ooh. I think a lot of people make a lot of like, well, I think a lot of YouTubers sponsors for bigger ones, memberships help. So like if y'all make a YouTube, y'all gonna have to advocate membership because people not gonna join off rip. Uh like for example, I thought if I just made it $1, then people would join. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Um yeah, but I don't really expect. Well, it would be nice to make some money from this, but I think the biggest payoff is going to be the fact that it's like a living resume. So yeah, you can check the FAQ to tell what I'm building to find out what I'm building. I think I've said it like 10 times on stream, so I'm tired. Just use that payout for the lowest tier of Claude. Oh, that's right. I plan on pulling it out on my birthday. That didn't sound right. I'm going to pull the whatever I got up in there out on my birthday. Well, I'm gonna have to do it the month before the way YouTube works, but it's gonna be for my birthday. I'll celebrate with that. So my birthday is July 26th. Oh my god, I have an eye appointment this morning. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Why did I schedule it for 9:45? What? I just be having delusions of grandeur and shit. Oh, I'll definitely wake up in the morning and be ready for that. What? Just type in exclamation point VS Code and it'll give you a link. July has 26 days in America. Impressive. What? That's a weird thing to say. Thank you, Ali. I think the first week of me streaming, we got on here and we were going through different VS Code themes, and then we decided on this one. Web dev, you are so cooked, buddy. Oh, you know what? Oh my goodness, I ate some amazing ribs today. Speaking of cooked, the world is coming to an end. The world is coming to an end. AI is gonna take over. It's like that one guy that's yelling in the town square. The end is nigh. Then somebody throws a sandwich at him. Like, shut the fuck up. AI is coming for your balls. AI is gonna replace everyone's balls. It's over. It's over. No one's gonna need balls. There'll be AI balls and they'll be huge. They will be huge. The best balls you've ever seen. Okay, in 10 years I'll be selling tokens in an alley. And don't worry, okay? The AI balls come with a token subscription, so you'll never run out of tokens for those balls. AI is taking your balls. Okay? Don't worry. Unfortunately, your AI balls will be running ChatGPT. I'm sorry. I understand. Yes, I know they have killer drones now, but don't worry. I'm not a woman, so I'm not going to comment. And all you web devs will be buying them tokens no matter how expensive it is. Claude is good, though. I can't lie. Claude is really good. It really is. I like it. I wonder what compels people to go to random people's chat and say that. Well, the youth, man. The youth, man. They gotta feel something. They gotta feel something. They wanna feel something. What's your job now? I'm a stripper. I'm a stripper. Um, Unfortunately, people throw nickels at me, but it's okay. Um, One ball Claude, one ball Gemini. One ball's gonna be bigger than the other. I mean, they'll both be spying on you at least. Um, Let me think. Yeah, so my current job is stripper. Um, and when I'm not stripping for Claude tokens, I'm streaming. Yeah. So that's what I do. I stream in hopes that somebody will hire me. Somebody will see this in the universe and be like, you know what? We'll give that guy a chance. Let's be clear. What percentage of junior developers have shared their entire learning journey? At least that was my thoughts when I started this. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to expose us. How else you start a conversation these days? It's how you pick up girls these days, right? All the dating couple consultants tell them to talk about a oh. Well, I guess we're towards. Make sure y'all like this video. It helps the algorithm make sweet, passionate love to me. It's the only affection I get in this world. Actually, is when the algorithm pushes y'all. When y'all see me on your front pages or search pages or however y'all finding me, just know that I had to do really dark. I had to put my pride aside and do things for the algorithm that I'm not proud of saying. But it's for the best. It'll all pay off, I know. I don't know how this popped up on my feed, but I'm glad it did. My stripper name is Loose Cannon. What would my stripper name be? I'm not gonna say what I was. I know somebody made fun of me in the chat one time, and it was hilarious. Um, I haven't seen that person since. Um, I'm just so I. That's the first thing that came. But I would think my stripper name is. Um, I don't use AI. You know, the algorithm, just like any good relationship, the algorithm just likes consistency. You know, I think that's people's biggest problem. I think that's the only. Oh look, it just came to 1,000. I'm gonna show y'all what I see on my side. This is what I see. Do 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 do. How do you know you are AI? Honestly, let me tell you something. I've done enough things to not care about whether this is a simulation or I'm an AI. I don't care anymore. I still gotta pay bills. Hold up, nah. Don't say that man's name here. I don't want the Satan. I swear I saw an 11th finger on one time. You know what? I would use that finger to exclusively dig in my ear and pick my nose. Hell yeah. Mm. Be like this all up in that thing. Exclusively. Yes. No. Thank God I haven't been having as many nose problems on stream as I have some in the past. I think the pollen count, I don't know. I've never had allergies in my life. I would make a second backspace key on my keyboard with an 11th finger. What would I do with an 11th finger? Honestly, I think with an 11th finger, I would probably start scratching the back of my other hand, of the opposite hand. I thought I was going night-night too. I was waiting for people to start leaving. Because I have an appointment in the morning that I don't want to go to. Damn. Then I can't use my toilet because we remodeling the bathroom. I wish I could go up in there and show y'all what it looks like. That dude does some good work. Anyway, make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all subscribe if you want to watch more. Oh, I don't know how much they paying for it. What are you going to do with 11 finger when you got 20 fingers? That confused me for a second. There's a dude who games on here with his feet. He doesn't have any arms and he games with his feet. It's impressive as fuck. Y'all should go find him. That shit is crazy. Alright, see you later, Claudio. Don't come up in here talking about AI again crazy. Hey man, just stumbled upon this stream on my YouTube homepage. Been a software engineer for 10 plus years. I wish you the best. Keep pushing. Thank you, Boned FPS. We actually at the end of the stream. I said what I said, Claudio's talking about all that stuff. I'm tired of talking about AI all the time. Only sub, not gonna give you a like. Bye, Claudio. Only sub, not gonna give you a like. You know, I think that's fair. You know, you can't spoil me. I'll just keep expecting, you know, the like. So, that's fair. AI will take over. He's the dude in the Times Square with the sign up. AI will take over. The end is coming. The end is coming. It's over for us. Bone FS. Been in the year for 10 plus years. Crazy. It's a long time, man. It's a long time. With my yellow colored picket cardboard. Yeah, man. Remember, I don't know if you played Cyberpunk 2077, but there was a guy like in the middle of an alley and he was talking about all different types of shit. I think he was talking about the black wall in Cyberpunk. But yeah. Oh, I love Cyberpunk, man. It's such a good game. Oh, I wish I could play. I haven't played games in a long time since I started this coding journey. It's hard to play games now. Anyway. Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all do a backflip. And make sure you wash your ass and brush your teeth in the morning. And take your meds if you take meds. And fix your bed in the morning. And make sure you do your chores. Make sure you know, take care of yourself. And make sure you drink some water and go take a piss. Okay. Right. Alright, bye y'all. Love you. See you later, alligator. After a while. Crocodile.